Welcome to this episode of Ask the Guitar Coach. Here's our question for the day. I really like my electric guitar for practice, but it does not sound really good in studio. What can I do? Thank you for this question. That's a very good question and a very usual problem. And the first thing I want to say about it is that it's expected. A practice guitar is supposed to be a good practice guitar. A guitar that's going to help you with your practicing. It's going to be easier to play. It's going to have you an okay, decent sound, but nothing spectacular. It's going to help you not getting hurt. That's very, very important. It's not going to be too expensive so that you can carry it with you and everything. However, the specifications of a studio guitar or even a guitar for live performance are quite different. And actually, this is one of the reasons why we have many different guitars. Or maybe it's just an excuse so we can justify buying all these guitars and having fun with them. Seriously though, your practice guitar, you should think about it just like your sweatpants, the attire you wear when you go to the gym. These are everyday clothes that are supposed to be comfortable and are going to help you get warm and train when you're lifting weights or when you're running. This is your practice guitar, a guitar that is easy to play, is very easy on the fingers, on the hands, is easy on your wrist and your muscles and your ligaments and your tendons, and it helps you by kind of pushing you and making things as easy as possible for you. However, your studio guitar or your live performance guitar is a different story. This is a guitar that's created specifically to have the best possible sound. So that they might be heavier, they might have different kind of pickups, they might be more difficult to play because having more wood in most cases creates a fuller sound. So this makes it much more difficult to play even though it sounds better. And guess what? That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to sound better. It's not necessarily supposed to be easier to play. To develop the analogy, think of your performing or recording guitar just like a good suit, something that you would wear maybe at a wedding. It's not supposed to be extremely comfortable. That's not the reason you buy a suit. It's supposed to look really good and really elegant on you. A good example of that would be several heavy models of the Gibson Les Paul, that they are very, very heavy guitars, and some of them have quite thick necks. Now, those guitars, by no stretch of the imagination, can be considered easy to play and good guitars to practice on, but in some cases they sound amazing when recording and when playing live in a performance. So there you have it. Try not to confuse those two things. The same way that you would not wear your sweatpants and go to a wedding, or you would not wear your suit and go to the gym, don't worry about your practice guitar sounding good in the studio or live, or your performing guitar being easier to practice on. Each one of those guitars have their own strong and weak points. It's your job to use each one of those guitars at whatever its strong point is. So the easier guitar, use it for your practicing. The best sounding, use it for your recording and your live performances. So I hope this was helpful and this clarifies things a little bit on what you should do with your guitars. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you on the next episode of Ask the Guitar Coach.